हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू चेसिंग द टारगेट। अभी स्टेडियम से वापस आए, अनदर लॉस फॉर सनराइजर्स. इट्स अ हैट्रिक ऑफ लॉसेस, back to back wins for the Delhi Capitals, and they will be ecstatic. David Warner going back to his former home ground and picking up a vital 2 points. Sunrisers almost hitting rock bottom right now, couldn't chase 145, should have been in the bag. I felt they bowled pretty well to restrict Delhi, but with the bat, they were shambles, man. I couldn't believe it. First of all, the game should have gone that deep. The equation should have been much less, because आपका जो required run rate था was 7.5. It shouldn't have been a problem throughout the innings. You had 9 wickets in hand throughout, like at least for 10, 12 overs of the match, of that second innings. And then after that, they just got sucked under the pressure. Harry Brook failing again, Markram failing again. What's his name? Rahul Tripathi. That was a shocking inning. Strike rate of 70. Mayank still was decent at that time, but I felt that Rahul Tripathi slowed things down a bit too much. Yes, they had wickets in hand, मगर फिर आप out हो गए वैसा खेल के. You should have at least finished off the game. I felt Washi and Klaasen batted well, but yeah, man, it wasn't good enough in the end. Very disappointing. We were at the stadium. It was a good atmosphere. Thought we'd win. Very confident, especially at the halfway mark. It's confident throughout. There's only one time where I thought he might lose. I knew that the match was always going to be a bit tricky because of the pitch was a bit slow. अगर आप देखें पहले innings में भी Washington so the जबरदस्त डाल रहा था, but he was getting assistance from the pitch. So I knew Kuldeep and Akshar will give us a tough time. मगर ऐसा नहीं होना था भाई. I thought 18th over या 17th over में जीत जाएंगे. ये तो too much हो गया. बेइज्जती होगी फिर से. And we are fighting a relegation battle right now in the IPL. Sunrisers Hyderabad. But yeah, from Delhi's point of view, outstanding again. Aksar all-round performance. Yes, his strike rate is 100, but with the ball he contributed, picked up crucial wickets. He was bowling, a very good line length, and the pitch did help him, but it's very accurate. Picked up the wicket of Agarwal, and also the Aiden Markram wicket. That was crucial from Akshar Patel. Kuldeep Yadav also, I think he had got a cotton ball of Abhishek Sharma. So in the middle overs, the spin twins for Delhi Capitals were brilliant. They did the job and made sure that Sunrisers were in a pickle. Last over उन्हें मुकेश जो चला भाई जबरदस्त. फिर भी 11-12 रन थे लास्ट ओवर में. मैं समझा चेस कर लेंगे, आराम से हो जाएगा, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, 1-2 बाउंड्री की बात है, एंड वी कैन पुट प्रेशर ऑन देम. बट उल्टा ही हो गया. मुकेश बोल्ड रियली वेल. ही केप्ट हिज कान. इब्राहिम भाई इन द हाउस, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग. भाई हम लोग तो स्टेडियम से आ रहे वापस, बहुत डिप्रेस होके लास्ट ओवर में हार गए मैच. स्लो था, लेकिन लास्ट 2-3 ओवर्स में बहुत मजा आता जब सुंदर मार रहा था, नौके को भी जब मारा था उन्हें. पर यार मैं फेंक दिया मैच फिर से. दे शुड हैव वन दिस गेम. दे शुड हैव वन द मुंबई गेम. ठीक है, द चेन्नई वी गॉट आउटप्लेड, बट yeah, it's not happening right now. Fighting a relegation battle, it's looking very tough. It's looking rough this season. And वो bottom place Delhi, यही डर था कि भाई अच्छी नहीं खेल रही Delhi, मगर हमारे को ही मार देंगी. तो वैसे ही हुआ समझो आप. So yeah, overall very good performance. I think the way David Warner led his side, pretty good. Didn't have that many runs on the board, but मैं देखो मनीष पांडे हमारे अगेंस्ट मार दिया आज 125 स्ट्राइक रेट पे, और अक्षर पटेल भी अच्छा ही खेल लिया. I think at one point I thought they were like 10-15 runs short. And it should have been that, मगर हम लोग बहुत deep ले लिए game unnecessarily. आपके पास 9 wickets थे, should have accelerated. You can't have one guy striking at 110, one guy at 70. One needs to go at 150, 160, the other guy can go 120. In a T20 game, you have 9 wickets in hand, for God's sake. आप इतना balls consume करे, उन्हें अग्रवाल और त्रिपाठी, especially त्रिपाठी, फिर उसके बाद मैच ही फिनिश नहीं करे. मैच नहीं फिनिश करेंगे तो फिर कैसा दूसरे बैट्समैन के लिए ये पिच पे थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी हो सकता है. फिर भी क्लासन और वॉशिंगटन सुंदर खेले और अच्छा खेले, शॉट्स अच्छे मारे, मगर आप इतना प्रेशर में लेके आगे, कोई रन ही नहीं मार रहे थे, इतना बोर कर दिए थे. बोर छोड़ो, इतना प्रेशर डाल लिया अपने टीम पे unnecessarily. When you have that many wickets in hand, one person has to go. He has to go for it. And people started clapping when Rahul Tripathi got out because he was wasting that many deliveries. I don't know क्या हो गया उसको. He's supposed to be the aggressor. एंकर ठीक है, मैं समझ सकता हूँ भाई, मगर इतना प्रेशर नहीं लेके आ सकते अपनी टीम पे, like unnecessarily. When you have 9 wickets in hand, you need to go for it, play your shots. That was pretty shocking from my opinion. The positives was like Washington Sundar with the ball. I felt he bowled really well. Bhuvi was outstanding with the ball. Economy of 2.75, 11 runs, 2 wickets. Both zabardast dala unhe. And Natarajan also a good performance from him. Bowling overall was pretty good, but the batting was just terrible, man. I didn't know what happened there. Completely messed it up. From Delhi, also you got to give some credit to all their bowlers. Spinners were outstanding. Ishant Sharma, I think, did a very good job. Economy of 6, and yeah, what's his name? Mukesh Kumar, जो impact player, जो last over डाला था बेहतरीन डाला उन्हें. Mayank just can't man release him now. Yeah, I don't understand. In the end, it looks like a decent strike rate, but the way he was playing, I was at the ground today. I saw him on the TV the other day. I don't think I can clear the 30 yards. I don't know what happened to him, man. Like उसको शॉट नहीं आ रहे, बाउंड्रीज नहीं आ रहे. स्पेशली आप इतने बॉल्स अगर कंज्यूम करेंगे इतने मैचेस में, अगर आप ऐसा स्ट्राइक करेंगे तो फिर क्या फायदा भाई. Can't put your team in such a slow run rate. Another problem is भाई पावर प्ले नहीं यूटिलाइज कर रहे. दिल्ली गिर पड़ के जो भी है 50 रन मारे 6 ओवर में, हम लोग 30 रन 34, 35, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा भाई. You can't hit just 35, 36 runs in the power play. You got to maximize the power play. Even on this pitch, Delhi got 50 runs. So you got to target that as your power play. उसके बाद ठीक है, बॉल थोड़ा ओल्ड होगा, the field will spread out. आप फिर rotate करो strike, उसके बाद single double निकालो, and then your equation becomes a bit easier. Here you were always chasing a run rate of 8, 9 when it was supposed to be 7, 7.5, because your power play was so slow. You can't keep having such consistent slow power plays. I'm sorry, but that's not how going to work. You can blame Harry Brook, you can blame everybody, but it's everyone's fault. I'm not going to pick on just one guy. It's going to be everybody's fault. Today should have taken responsibility. Apart from Klaasen and Washington, nobody impressed me with the bat. Agarwal, you can see his score looks a bit pretty, but मैं जब देखा ग्राउंड पे उतना नहीं था satisfied. ब्रुक का हो गया 100 करके भाई, मगर दूसरे भी स्टैंड अप करना, माकरम भी और कंसिस्टेंसी दिखाना है, लाइक त्रिपाठी को दिखाना है, अग्रवाल को भाई शॉटा खेलना है. जब इतना आप सेटल हो गया, आपको पता चल गया पिच कैसा है, बॉल कैसा आ रहा, बैट कैसा है, सब मालूम है, और आप ऐसा इतना स्लो कर दिया, तो मेरे को तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा भाई. I do not understand, and I think we're still 9th. I don't know how. I thought we'll be 10th. I thought run rate was very bad, net run rate, but it looks like we're still 9th in the league. I can't believe it, man. I couldn't chase 145 today. That was an absolute shocking result. Absolute shocking. It is what it is, though. You have to congratulate Delhi for getting 2 points on the board. Well done to them. And they are looking to keep converting these matches into wins. Again, it was a close game. And from Delhi's point of view, negatives were like some of the batting, some poor shot selection. Bowling wise, I think they did a very good job today. You can see, like, when Nokia and the two spinners are in prime form, you just need a bit of support. Mukesh Kumar today provided that. नहीं तो इन लोगों को issue हो रहा था Khalil Ahmed के साथ और दूसरे bowlers के साथ issues हो रहा था. But when Nokia and these two spinners are in form, एक कोई और contribute कर लिया तो you can tell that Delhi do have a decent attack. Prithvi Shaw bhi nahi khela aaj. Maybe that's a blessing disguised for the Capitals. Mitchell Marsh looked much better today. He got out, unfortunately, but he did give them a good start. वही power play उन्हें utilize करा. Even though out हो गया, बाद में pressure आ गया था Delhi पे. They were losing wickets consistently in the middle overs. 5 down हो गए थे उन लोग 70-80 पे. लेकिन उन्हें जो utilize करा power play में, allowed them to get to the score. यहाँ पे भाई utilize ही नहीं करे power play को पूरा. You are expecting last 2-3 overs में मारना, ऐसा थोड़ी होता भाई. न्यूजीलैंड पाकिस्तान भाई क्लोज चेस चल रहा है भाई. मैं तो अभी स्टेडियम से आया तो मैं नहीं देखा वहां पे क्या चल रहा अभी स्कोर कार्ड. अच्छा, न्यूजीलैंड नी 31 of 21. Looking like in the driver's seat, Mark Chapman 83 of 47, James Neesham 37 of 20. Looking exciting game. देखेंगे वहाँ क्या होता भाई. New Zealand looked like in the driver's seat, but yes, another performance, 3 losses in a row for Sunrisers Hyderabad, or things looking down the barrel right now. Need to pick ourselves up in a relegation battle right now. We don't need that bottom spot. Need to get wins under their belt now. Got to get things together. I think bowling was a positive today, but batting has to improve. Power play batting in particular, strike rates need to improve. Middle order play also needs to improve. You can't just have everything on Klaasen and Washington Sundar. You need your batsmen, especially the ones who are set like Mayank Agarwal, Rahul Tripathi, to bat at a faster rate and finish games off. If you're going to bat that slow, you still got to finish it off, right? फिर out हो गए, क्या फायदा भाई? आप इतना balls consume कर लिए, पूरा pitch मालूम हो गया आपको, आप ना run rate match कर पाए, ना आप game finish करे, तो फिर problem तो यहीं आ गया आपका. So the batting has to improve, especially the top order batting. And yeah, let's see what happens in the next game. But it's tough times as a Sunrisers fan. I hope we come back. Of course, we're going to keep backing the guys no matter what happens. Let's see what happens. SRH Leeds ka hal same hai bilkul. It is tough times right now. And I felt bad because a lot of people were in the stadium. They were backing their team. Maza aa raha tha. It was a good atmosphere. Game was also good towards the end. I was really enjoying it. जब सुंदर और क्लासन बैटिंग कर रहे थे, मगर अब हार गए तो थोड़ा तो दुखी तो होंगे सब. इट वाज एकदम से सब निकल गए ग्राउंड में से. Kuldeep Bhai bowled so well today, man. He bowled really well. Him and Aksar were outstanding in the middle overs. Aksar Bhai, Kuldeep Bhai, they were brilliant. I think they slowed things down, picked up wickets as well, and made sure SRH couldn't get away with it. They didn't let any loose boundaries. They didn't allow them rotate strike too much either. Sundar should have scored 13 in last over. I agree as well. I don't understand last over में 12-13 ही था, right? जीत जाना था भाई उसमें. I don't know कैसा नहीं उन्हें chase करा. But yeah, you have only yourselves to blame. It shouldn't even have been 30. It should be like 5 runs in that over needed if we batted properly at the top. International खेलता है लड़का बिल्कुल. मैं भी मानता हूँ ये बात. 13 जब मैं देखा मैं समझा जीत जाएंगे बोल के वो एक्सपेक्टेशन रहता. अब नहीं हुआ सो नहीं हुआ, क्या कर सकते हैं. अरे भाई पाक को जाके कुलदीप से मिलना था. कुलदीप भाई से मिला मैं कल मिला. I spent time with him, watched a Man United game as well. It was really good. He's a very nice guy, man. He's a very chilled guy, and today he bowled amazing. It was really good. Rizwan cost Pakistan today in greed for his century. This is not the first time I'm hearing this. Mohammad Rizwan, Babar Azam, wasting deliveries. There's going to be a lot of talk on strike rate today. 20 of 15 required. Now Chapman moves on to 92 of 51, striking a 180. James Nishan 37 of 20. So New Zealand look like they're cruising this 20 of 15 balls. But yeah, guys, tomorrow, what is the game? Tomorrow we have another game coming up. We'll do the preview for that as well, hopefully. I'm just looking at it. I think it is Gujarat Titans or Mumbai Indians. Ambani versus Adani, or whatever you call it. It's going to be the Ambani derby. Hardik Pandya versus Rohit Sharma. The game is going to be in Gujarat. Gujarat coming off a crazy win, defending 31 of 36 deliveries. They will their confidence will be peaking. Mohit Sharma at the wheel. Mumbai Indians tough loss against Punjab. I think again bowling issue. Arjun Tendulkar that last over that cost them the game. And let's see how they come back from that. Will they make changes? Will they continue to play Arjun? Yes or no? Because he had 2 good games where he completely lost it in the other one. Will they continue to back him, or will they set him out of his system? I think confidence ka issue ho sakta, but they can care. The one is celebrated as if he won IPL. Vengeance, man. I couldn't even I saw him running and stuff like that. Then I was screw this. Well, yeah, I'm sure. I knew that was going to happen. I thought he would score 100 today, but thank God he didn't. But yeah, I knew that he was pumped. But he was very good with the crowd. You can tell whatever issues he had with the management, वो crowd के साथ नहीं है. The Hyderabad crowd also क्या cheer कर रहे थे भाई उसके लिए. जब भी उन्हें आ रहा था, he did the pushpa thing as well at long on long off, and he was standing there. He was interacting with the crowd as well. Even though he was captain, he had to look at the field setting, bowling changes and all that. फिर भी उन्हें time out लेके उन्हें interact कर रहा था. He loves the city, man. He loves Hyderabad. He needs to get a house over here, second home. And in the last 4 overs, Rizwan faced 11 balls, scored 9 runs, trying to get to his century. And this will be talked about, I'm sure. I didn't see the game. I was at the Sunrisers game, so I didn't see this Pakistan game. I will check out the highlights and see how that happened, how what he did in that over. We gotta check it out because I'm not sure. Greetings, Nuclear. I didn't watch the match because I didn't have any momentum going into it, and DC just taking along slowly. I couldn't get excited for it. Yeah, I mean, I was at the stadium. I enjoyed it, but yes, I could tell on TV it was probably a bit boring until the end because it was slow game. Even when DC were batting, there weren't that many runs, more wickets. When SRH were batting, there weren't wickets, there weren't runs, there was nothing, man. It was just Tripathi Agarwal chilling at the pitch. And yeah, just taking the sweet time, man. Season overplay youngsters. I think they are playing youngsters and they got to continue to playing. We got to keep backing them, keep supporting them, and see what happens. A few changes here and there. Again, the opening batting changed. Pehle Abhishek Sharma रोने था, Mayank Agarwal, फिर Harry Broker Agarwal था, फिर Harry Broker Abhishek Sharma था. आज Mayank Agarwal और Mayank Agarwal और रोने था Harry Brook फिर से. So I don't know what's happening. They're making a bit too many changes over there. But whoever it is, man, Tripathi Agarwal, these guys have to step up. They got to bat faster. They've got to bat quicker, show more intent, and I also agree with Chirag bhai ki bhai, like when you need 13 of the last over, you should be winning the game. Drop Janssen, play Phillips. Or you play Abdul Rashid as well. I think Abdul Rashid in this game could have been pretty good as well. But yeah, maybe you play Phillips. The reason why you're playing Janssen is because he gets that extra bounce and everything. Aaj thoda pid gaya tha unhe. Maybe you could do that. That could be an option. But whoever is playing, man, you got to finish games. You're in winning positions. I think against Mumbai, we should have won that game. Today, again, we should have won that game. Today, we're in a winning position. I don't know why उन लोगों को कैसा फंसा दिया मैच, अननेसेसरी मैच फंसा दिए. ये पंजाब के अगेंस्ट भी थोड़ा कर रहे थे, मगर फिर त्रिपाठी आके मारा. यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं मारे. त्रिपाठी तो सेट ही नहीं हो रहा था, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा था. स्ट्राइक रेट 70 पे. Manik Agarwal set hoke bhi paat de raha tha, couldn't clear the boundaries. I don't know what was happening. What's happening to SRH? They're losing a lot. I think bowling needs to step up more. They have been average, but today I think the bowling was good. I think 145 is a decent score. You could say like it was slow pitch and everything, but still I think they bowled pretty well. Yes, Manish Pandey, Akshar Patel had a kind of partnership, but when you're chasing 144, 145, you should be chasing it, man. Especially you had 9 wickets in hand and just 10 overs left or whatever, you should be winning the game. I cannot take that excuse. The equation I remember was like 78 or 50 something. Should have won it, man. I don't understand. It shouldn't even have been that much of the equation, but that's still a very reasonable equation. The run rate was 7.5. Today it was the batter's fault completely, in my opinion, man. I don't know what the hell was happening. And even then, some good contributions, and we should have finished off. We didn't finish it off. Washi, Klaasen should have also finished it off. Did you finish talking about yesterday's games? I couldn't join the evening stream. I talked about it today in the afternoon. I think it was the Chennai game where Ajinkya Rahane, like you mentioned, Nuclear before, he is just next level right now. He's the new Robin Uthappa. He is freaking on cloud 9, absolutely killing it. And the other game was, what was the other game? It's not clicking to my head right now, but I did. RCB won against Rajasthan Royals, and they're opening up the table with that win. Again, they're relying on the top 3, and 2 out of 3 are performing, man. Last 2-3 games and they're winning matches. RCB, it is high risk, but it is what it is. They got 2 crucial points against Rajasthan Royals, jo top of the table hai, to mere hisab se it's a vital 2 points, and they're looking decent now. But today was the bottom of the table clash. Kind of look like that as well, and let's see for Delhi. Hope they can for themselves keep winning and have some sort of fight. Even though playoffs looks bad for them, it doesn't look easy for them. Even for Sunrisers, playoffs looks far-fetched situation right now. Virat getting a duck again in the green jersey. Yes, we were discussing that before the game, and that's exactly what happened. He got a duck in the green jersey. It's not, and it was like 23rd April, I think, or something, right? That date is not suiting Virat Kohli. But Faf playing brilliant again. Maxwell was outstanding yesterday, and with the ball, Harshal Patel finally stepped up, man. Picked up 3 wickets, decent economy rate as well. Acha dala Harshal Patel, and kept them in the game. I felt, man, what a match! New Zealand wins it with their B team. That's insane, man. Congratulations to the New Zealand team. Chapman, did he score 100? I think he might have. Yes, he scored 100 in just 56 balls, and Nisham also smashing it. So congratulations to the New Zealand team. So I was talking about the Gujarat Mumbai game. It'll be interesting to see अगर अर्जुन खेलेगा नहीं खेलेगा. I know पिट गया उन्हें last game में, मगर I think back करना चाहिए और 2-3 गेम फिर देखेंगे, because 2 गेम उसके तो अच्छे के. एक bad over के वजह से अगर रोहित शर्मा उसको drop करा, it could be a confidence kind of thing. If he has continuous couple more bad games, then yeah, because Mumbai don't really have bowling options. Maybe you could try Mazhar Arshad again. I don't know what they're going to do, but the bowling is an issue. Again, you saw batting both तगड़ी थी, but you're chasing too many runs at that time. If the last if that Arjun over went for 10-15, they would have won the game. But that's it. Like, your bowlers are leaking too many runs, then it puts your batsman under pressure. No matter how quality your batting is, it will always be an issue, I think. So उस हिसाब से they got to make sure that उतने run नहीं पड़ना भाई. Like, आप 200 फिर भी chase कर ले सकते, because you have amazing batting. But 220, 230 हर match में chase करना मुश्किल हो जाता. The Faf and Maxwell partnership is all RCB had. It was a powerful partnership, but once everything fell apart. That's the same thing happened the game before when Virat Kohli and Faf were in a partnership. I think it was a 100-run partnership. After that, it fell apart, but then the bowlers did the job. So in my opinion, they are getting away with it a bit in terms of the from the batting front. But कोई और contribute नहीं कर रहा, whether it is what's his name, Dinesh Karthik or Lomror and stuff, and that will be an issue going forward. But right now, they've got 2 big wins in a row under Virat Kohli's captaincy with these boys. I feel Arjun can't go in MI. They're making him too comfortable. I mean, it's just early times, but could be not. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, his dad is there as well. But yeah, you need to push players out of the comfort zone. I think that's what he did in Ranji Trophy. We see he went from Mumbai, he's in Goa right now. Maybe that's what you mean, something like that. Maybe go to a smaller franchise. I'm not sure, but let's see. Just loving Rahane at the moment. He's a real anchor in the team and became what Ben Stokes supposed to be. He's not even anchoring. He's freaking smashing. He's becoming the power hitter in the team. He's striking at like almost 300, absolutely battering the bowling. The confidence he's playing with is just incredible, outstanding, and I can't believe it, man. The way he's been playing, Ajinkya Rahane, just absolute class, guys. Yeah, he's taken me by surprise. I know that Nuclear Atom mentioned that he could be the next Robin Uthappa. I don't know how Chennai do it. People say that yes, they, it's a very good atmosphere there in the changing room. Everything is said and done, but still to execute it, I don't know, man. I don't know how they do it. It's just crazy. And Chennai looking good, man. I think top of the table, isn't it? And looking like they will qualify for the playoffs, and they are going to be the team to beat eventually, because when you play them in the playoffs, as the pitches deteriorate as well, I think as the season wears on and the pitches wear out, I think their spinners will come into play. Tikshana, Jadeja, Moin Ali, they will do a good job. And batting wise, Conway looking solid, Gaikwad looking solid, Rahane looking $1 million right now. Then you have the other batsmen as well, Moin Ali, Jadeja, Dhoni, Shubham Dube. Kya khela bhai? I was telling you, Chirag bhai, man. Again, I know it's a flat wicket, but he's turning Shubham Dube into all only the MS Dhoni would do the Shubham Dube कहीं भी नहीं चला IPL में, या कहीं भी नहीं चला किधर भी, यहाँ पे चल रहा भाई, दबा के चल रहा उन्हें MS Dhoni के लिए. So yeah, right now Chennai is looking really good. Rajasthan had a tough loss against RCB. Lucknow screwed it up as well. So that in that way, the other slots look open, I think. But yeah, I still feel that Rajasthan, Lucknow should be, if they're sensible enough, qualify. Gujarat outside chance, RCB outside chance, Punjab outside chance as well. Punjab have been doing pretty well this season. Sorry to say, as a neutral for today's match, I was so disinterested that I couldn't use more than 2 transfers for my fantasy team for today. No, I completely understand where you're coming from. It was the bottom of the table of the clash, but I support that bottom team. I support Sunrise Hyderabad, so I had to be interested. I went to the stadium, enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy the result. It was very tough, but I understand, like, the game, I could imagine for a neutral wasn't that exciting, except for the last couple of overs in the game, because nothing was happening, man. Like, even because we were in the ground, it was like a lot of people and stuff we enjoyed, but overall it wasn't the greatest of games quality wise, and the pitch wasn't too good either, so it was disappointing, but it is what it is. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we have the preview and review of the Gujarat Mumbai Indians game. That is going to be very exciting. Very quickly, I think that I think Gujarat are slightly favorites in this game, but Mumbai, need to come back strong. I'm going to be interested to see how their bowlers do. Cameron Green as well is looking in good form. The batting looks solid, bowling is here. I am angry on SRH, Mustafa Bhai. I have a lot to vent, but I won't say it tonight because you look sad. No, you are more than welcome to say anything. You can banter us, you can make fun of us. We'll do the same when other teams lose, so you can do that. No, I completely understand. They messed up, man. They're messing up last 3 games. Pinde mein mila de rahe, बैगन में मिला दे रहे, बच्चे inexperienced थोड़े दिख रहे, और वो परफॉर्मेंस नहीं आ रही. 2 गेम तो भाई जीतना था, लास्ट 2 नॉट लास्ट 2, मगर मुंबई और ये गेम तो जीतना था. आज तो पता नहीं कैसा हक दिया, मेरे को भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा. आपका रिक्वायर्ड रेट 7.5 था, आप ऐसा खेले भाई, ऐसा लेट के पादा मार रहे हैं, नहीं होता भाई. You have to be more active, proactive. How did you going against RCB plan worked out yesterday in your fantasy team? I just backed the whole team, had Faf as captain. It didn't go well. I didn't go well at all. I should have backed Faf. I put Faf when I was talking to you, and then I took him out, and yeah, it didn't go too well. Samson contributed a bit, but that's it. That's about it. Butler got left for 0. He's my vice captain. Siraj getting thing. How do you think Mumbai will do tomorrow? I think batting-wise, they'll be sorted. Bowling-wise is the problem where they're going to have. Again, Gujarat, that wicket is looking like it's a bit sluggish now. So if it is like that, then maybe the Mumbai bowlers can have some say, and then their batters can outdo Gujarat. Gujarat also look very inconsistent, man. They're winning game. I don't know how they won that Lucknow game, but apart from that, they haven't really impressed me with individual brilliance at times, but yeah, they haven't really impressed me. But Mumbai hasn't either. So yeah, that's why I'm backing up Gujarat in this game to win. But I don't mind either way, whatever the result is. But in terms of Mumbai itself, I think batting they are pretty sorted. It's the bowling. The bowling, like you had that freak Arjun Tendulkar over, which cost them the game. But apart from that, I think in the other two games they were improving slowly. Slowly, they made a few changes. Piyush Chawla had been bowling well as well. So अब देखेंगे कल क्या होता. And we'll take it from there. It should be a good game of cricket, hopefully, and then we have RCB KKR the day after. So some good games every day. There's been matches. There's been a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying the content. Hope you're enjoying the cricket as well. The IPL. I wish today we saw a super over in the stadium, but didn't happen. I think the most for me today, what can I say? I think Mukesh Kumar really impressed me. Kuldeep Akshar Patel really impressed me as well, and. I enjoyed the Class in Washington partnership personally. That was just my personal thing because I was supporting Sunrisers. That wraps it up. One more. Kamal Gujarat's bowling is a bit inconsistent except for Rashid Khan. I'm confident where the wickets will come from. They do have Alzari Joseph. They have Mohammad Shami who's bowling superbly. Mohit Sharma is bowling really well right now. So their bowling looks strong. The bowling as a unit, I think... Achhi hai unit. Batting is for me more of a concern because Shubman Gill, he gets off to a start but doesn't really finish it off, and it becomes an issue. Hardik Pandya is not, he did bat really well in the last game, but apart from that, he hasn't had the greatest of seasons. Yes, the batting is not clicking. For me, the batting is more inconsistent than their bowling. Bowling wise, they still have Rashid Khan, he's doing a good job. Hardik Pandya is doing a decent job. Alzari Joseph, you have Josh Little, contributing, and then my man Mohit Sharma also killing it. So, mere hisab se, I think bowling has been okay, batting has been an issue. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. कल मिलिए हमारे साथ, कल जुटिए प्रीव्यू और रिव्यू के लिए, और फिर enjoy करेंगे. And take care, have a good evening, and bye bye.